Sunday morning service is over. Let your weekly service begin. Hey, we talked about unlikely heroes today, and we looked at Judah. I don't know if you've looked in the Bible at Judah's story, but he was not who probably anybody would have picked out of the 12 brothers and the 12 tribe of Jacob. But he was chosen. He was chosen because God knows better than we do. And I want to encourage you to remember that though today's message could have been called Only God is Awesome Part 2, the reality is God wants people to be a part of his story. He wants you to be a part of his story. He wants other people that you may even think don't deserve to be a part of the story or don't even think they'll ever want to be part of the story. He wants them too. So how do you know? Well, I think you got to keep trying. I think you got to keep remembering that he loves you and he wants you and he loves others and he wants them as well. Look, I'm going to ask you to do something for Live It Out today that could be really, really challenging for you. And I'm going to ask for prayer. I'm going to ask for courage. I'm going to ask for discernment. But is there somebody in your life that you've written off? Somebody in your life that you've said, there's no way God would use you. There's no way God would save you. There's not a chance. Could you maybe reach back out to them and ask them for forgiveness? Can you maybe reach out to them and tell them, you didn't know this, but I wrote you off and I see some really cool things in you and I know that you're an image bearer of God and I want to believe good for you. Look, you might have written off somebody famous and think that there's no way they're coming to the Lord. They're probably not going to care. So maybe write a little fake letter, right, where it's real to you, but you don't send it to them. But maybe, just maybe, there's people that you have in your life that you need to reach out and say, I'm praying for good things. I'm praying for you to see Jesus and believe him because I heard this story about Judah. I know this story about Abraham. I've read this story about all the disciples, whatever it might be, and share with them that God is in the business, God is in the reality business of setting people free from the things that they've just had lock them down, including a bad history. And so I'm asking you to do that with Live It Out, to go and talk with somebody, write a letter to somebody, maybe ask somebody to forgive you for writing them off, for believing that they couldn't be saved, that you just never thought they would. You might be right, but there might be some people in your life that need to hear that. I know this can be challenging, so I'm asking you to really pray for discernment on how this looks and don't put it off. All right, be strong and courageous and let it be contagious. I'll see you next week.